This is your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Dr. Don's Weather is made possible by the Randolph County Commission, Heron's Tree Service, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Waite Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, and Bama Diesel Repair. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Welcome to your Tuesday morning. It is Halloween, Tuesday, October 31st, 2023. Don't forget about the Salem Auction House. They will have their big auction coming up this Friday night at 50 Lee County Road 175 in Salem, Alabama. You know them as Auction 431 South, now in their new facility at 50 Lee County Road 175. Salem Auction House. Make your plans to be there this Friday night. Also, be sure you get in touch with Jamie Dukas. Jamie can put a smile on your face by putting money back in your pocket. In this economy, very important. Jamie can handle your personal insurance as well as your commercial insurance. Maybe you're building a barn dominium or you're purchasing one. Those things are hard to get insurance on, but Jamie has found a way to do it. He can write your insurance in Alabama and in Georgia. Scan the QR code on the screen, click the link at the top of the video, or call Jamie at 256-831-7770 to find out how much money Jamie Dukas can save you. Be sure you head over to our YouTube channel and click that subscribe button. It is free, and that little bell so that when we go live to cover severe weather, you'll be guaranteed to get that notification. As we look pretty close to getting back into severe weather season. Our tornado season starts in November and runs all the way through May. So you want to make sure that you are set up to receive those notifications when we go live. Yeah, no horrid weather today, though, well, as far as severe is concerned. But if you don't like cold and you don't like wind, then it's going to be a pretty spooky weather forecast for your Halloween Tuesday, as we have one cold front that's already slipped through Alabama and Georgia. We have a reinforcing cold front that will make it through here this afternoon, and that is going to bring that temperature down. Now, we have clouds out there this morning. Some of you may be seeing a sprinkle on your windshield, but no big deal. We told you we didn't think this thing was going to bring us any rain, and it really hasn't. But a shower can't be ruled out this morning. The front's pushing through East Alabama and West Georgia at this hour, at the time of recording, which was at about 5:45 a.m. on your Tuesday morning. But then we'll stay cloudy most of the day. Wind's going to pick up this afternoon. We have a high-pressure gradient that's going to kind of put us in the squeeze play. So the wind is going to pick up this afternoon, and by the time you hear those ghosts and goblins out tonight, our wind chill factors could be down in the 30s or maybe even upper 20s in some locations across the region. So it's going to be a cold Halloween. And then as we look forward in the forecast at tomorrow, we are going to be looking at no thunderstorm activity across the entire United States. Even Thursday, no thunderstorm activity out there either. Now, here is a couple of products I need to point out to you. We have a freeze warning that's been issued by the National Weather Service office in Birmingham. The counties you see on the screen in purple are covered under the freeze warning for tonight, and those counties you see in the blue are under a freeze watch. So just about everybody in the Dr. Don coverage area, maybe with the exception of Elmore and Lee, are covered by this freeze warning that will go in effect this evening. Make sure you protect your outdoor plants, your animals, exposed pipes, cold-sensitive plants. Check on people without sufficient sources of heat as well. And then as we look at tomorrow, well, actually, we have another product to show you. This is a red flag warning that's been issued by the National Weather Service out of Birmingham. This is for high fire danger with a combination of low relative humidity and the wind. It's going to be very dangerous, so don't burn outside today unless it's absolutely necessary, and then you need to be extremely careful. So burning outdoors, highly discouraged today, and all the counties you see there in that pink or light red are covered by the red flag warning. This includes Cleburne, Clay, Talladega, Coosa, and Elmore of the Dr. Don coverage area and to the points west. So try to refrain from burning those leaves. I know they're falling, but try to refrain from doing that until we get some moisture. And then we have a freeze watch that will be in effect on Wednesday night into Thursday morning, and this will cover all of East Alabama and West Georgia. Looking at the tropics this morning, we have an area that we may see development in. This is down in the Caribbean, but again, this is going to move on off to the west towards Central America. There is a possibility it could turn back to the north, very close to the coastline or after it makes landfall. So there is some interest here as far as the Gulf of Mexico is concerned as we head in about a week from now. So we'll keep an eye on this area of possible disturbed tropical weather as we head into the weekend and the first part of next week. Current conditions this morning at the venue at 5 Points Farms in 5 Points, Alabama. We currently have 50 degrees, clear skies at the moment, but quickly will give away to mostly cloudy skies. Wind out of the west at 2, gusting to 4, humidity 81%, the barometric pressure 30.05. 44-degree dew point, that's the problem with the high fire danger, so be real careful. No rain so far, though there could be a mist out there this morning. High temperature yesterday was 80, so big difference between yesterday and this morning. Sunrise this morning at 6:56, and the sun will set this evening at 5:53 p.m. So 60 degrees, about all we're going to do this afternoon in Roanoke. We'll make it into the upper 50s over in Ashland, Lineville, Wedowee, up in Ranburne, 59 over in LaGrange. We'll hit 60 in Dadeville, and the high temperature in Auburn this afternoon will be 61 degrees. Here's your 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent, will give you a 20% chance of a shower primarily this morning. As the cold front passes East Alabama and West Georgia, most of you won't see a drop of rain. It'll be a mostly cloudy day. Winds will pick up this afternoon, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour at times. 60 will be the high temperature, and we'll hit that around lunchtime, and then that temperature will start falling this afternoon. We're headed for an overnight low of 30 degrees for the trick-or-treaters tonight. But you factor in that wind, and temperatures are going to feel like they're in the low 20s, perhaps even the upper teens at times this evening. So make sure, if you're going to be outside, bundle those ghosts and goblins up, because it's going to be a cold Halloween for East Alabama and West Georgia. Then on Wednesday, we're looking at mostly sunny conditions, a high tomorrow of only 54 degrees. Again, the opportunity is there for another freeze on Wednesday night as we dip down to around 29. And then on Thursday, we'll have frost out there when you get up. 59 will be the high, down to 32 Thursday night, and frost again on Friday morning with a high temperature on Friday of 68. That will feel nice. Friday night football, the coldest weather of the season thus far, will make it into the upper 30s before the games are over on Friday night. I think for most of the ball games, will be in the 40s throughout most of those games. But no rain in the forecast, so it looks like another gorgeous Friday night football forecast. Then for the weekend, Saturday sunny, 71. That is perfect. And then Sunday will be sunny with a high of 75. Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar this morning, and you can see we are picking up some moisture stretching really from Franklin, North Carolina, down through North Georgia, through central Alabama, and all the way down to Lake Pontchartrain in Louisiana. And really, it stretches all the way back out into the Gulf just off the coast of Houston. But most of this is not making it to the ground. It's evaporating before it gets there. Though you could see a mist on your windshield this morning, a sprinkle here and there. All of this is pushing out by mid to late morning. And then we'll just stay mostly cloudy throughout the remainder of your Halloween Tuesday. Don't forget to follow us over on Twitter. It's at DSTREN1040. We broadcast all of our weather information on Twitter, just as we do on Facebook, YouTube, and at DrDonWX.com. That's our home on the World Wide Web. And we invite you to make sure you send the word alert to 265-540-8664 if you live in Randolph County. You'll receive important information from the Randolph County Emergency Management Agency. HyperReach is brought to you by Randolph County Commission. If you own a business and you would like to be a partner with us here on Dr. Don's Weather, such as Mr. Joey Knight at Anchor Roofing, all you have to do is send me a message on Messenger, and we can have you started before we do our very next weather forecast. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. That will happen first thing tomorrow morning here on Dr. Don's Weather. Enjoy your Halloween, and y'all bundle up and be safe out there.
This has been your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Southern Union State Community College, the venue at 5 Points Farms, and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is supported by the Randolph County Commission, Heron's Tree Service, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, and Bama Diesel Repair. Be sure to like us on Facebook, share us with all of your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.